Welcome, everyone, to this deep dive, really tailored for you, the learner.
Yes, hello. Today we're looking at a source called Exciting Activities in English Practice. It's quite interesting.
It really is. And our mission today, well, it's to figure out what makes experiences truly memorable.
And just as crucial, how we can actually talk about them, effectively in English without getting bogged down in too much detail.
Exactly. Think of it as finding the shortcuts to capture and share that thrill, that excitement from life's adventures.
So the source gives us a perfect starting point. It talks about this guy, Leo, and an amazing trip he took with friends last summer.
Okay, Leo's trip. Let's get into it. First up, they went ziplining, like through the trees.
And Leo was, well, pretty nervous beforehand, which is completely understandable.
Definitely. Being high up, trusting a rope.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart would be pounding too.
But what's key here is that he felt the fear, but went ahead anyway, that decision point.
Right, facing the nerve.
It often makes the feeling afterwards, that sense of achievement, much stronger. And the guide's advice was so simple.
What was it?
Just trust the rope and fly. Kind of captures that leap of faith, doesn't it?
It does. And then the actual ziplining part. The source says it was only 20 seconds.
Apparently. But Leo felt it was way longer.
Funny how that happens. Time just stretches when things are intense. That feeling of flying, the wind, freedom, I guess.
That sense of freedom, yeah. It's often at the heart of why we remember these things. It's a real break from the everyday.
So after flying through the air, they tackled mountain biking.
And not just gentle paths. We're talking steep hills here.
Okay, that sounds like fun, but also maybe a little risky.
Definitely ups the excitement factor. And naturally, there was a mishap.
Oh, what happened?
Well, Leo apparently took a tumble. Fell right into a bush.
Seriously?
Yeah. But the source says everyone just burst out laughing. It became one of those moments,
Totally. Those unplanned, slightly embarrassing things often make the best stories later. Adds to the shared experience.
Precisely. It lightens everything up. Then they shifted gears, moved indoors for rock climbing.
Another challenge. Was that tough for them?
The source suggests it was difficult at first, yeah. Finding holds, figuring out the movement.
I can imagine. But getting to the top, that must have felt amazing.
Definitely. That satisfaction of pushing yourself, seeing what you can do, is a big part of it.
But the trip wasn't just about, nonstop action, was it?
No, not at all. The evenings were just as important. They played card games, shared stories around a campfire.
Ah, the classic campfire bonding. Those quieter moments matter too.
Absolutely. The source mentions daily laughter and overcoming small fears together. It's that mix of thrills and connection.
And it clearly had a big impact on Leo. He said he felt more alive than ever.
That's a powerful takeaway, isn't it? How stepping outside your routine can just reignite things.
And he decided he wants to do a trip like that every single year.
Which shows he really valued that feeling and wants to keep seeking it out. It's about intentionally adding excitement to life.
Okay, so that's the why these activities stick with us. Now, how do we talk about them? The source brings up phrasal verbs.
Right. And these are super common in everyday English. Basically, a verb plus another little word like up or out that changes the meaning.
They can make you sound more natural, right? Like instead of test, you might say.
Try out. Like I tried out kayaking last summer. It just flows a bit better sometimes.
Okay, try out, to experiment. And we heard Leo almost backed out of ziplining.
Meaning he nearly canceled or quit. Back out is a good one.
And preparing for an activity, getting the equipment ready.
Like gear up. They geared up before biking. Paints a picture of preparation.
And starting the journey itself.
Set off. We set off early. Simple. Clear. Beginning the adventure.
What about encouraging someone? Like when Leo was nervous.
You cheer them on. His friends cheered him on, offering support.
Okay. And accidents happen, like Leo's tumble.
You might fall over. Lose your balance. She fell over, learning to ski. It happens.
And after all that action, you need to relax.
You cool off. Maybe jump in a lake or just sit down. We cooled off by the river.
And talking with friends, sharing what you've been up to,
That's catch up. We caught up around the campfire. Essential for group trips.
Then there's trying to impress people.
Yeah.
Maybe doing tricks.
Ah, yes. Show off. He's showing off his climbing skills.
And meeting someone unexpectedly on the trail.
You run into them. We ran into another hiking group. A chance encounter.
So those are phrasal verbs. The source also highlights collocations,
Which are basically words that just sound right together, like natural partners in English. Using them makes you sound more fluent.
Okay, word partnerships. Like
Yeah.
that feeling of intense excitement.
That's an adrenaline rush, a
Yeah.
classic collocation for this topic.
Makes sense. And risky activities.
Extreme sport
Mm.
and activities in nature, outdoor adventure. These phrases instantly tell you what kind of activity it is.
Got it. And something really active.
High energy and pushing your limits to challenge yourself. Both fit Leo's trip perfectly.
What about a day just packed with
A
enjoyment?
fun-filled day and something you do with others, a group activity. Very descriptive.
It's setting a target for yourself.
That's a personal goal. And amazing scenery, a breathtaking view, something you definitely hope for on an adventure.
And lastly, something truly unforgettable.
A memory maker. That's a
Yeah.
great one. These collocations really help package the ideas neatly.
Now, the source also flags some common mistakes. Just little things to watch out for to speak more confidently.
Yeah, grammar points mostly. Like subject-verb agreement, it's he does, not he do. Simple, but important.
Or irregular past tense verbs. We said backed out, not back off. And it's went, not go.
Exactly. Those irregulars can be tricky. And remembering the right ending, like fell, not fall.
Also, describing the activity versus how you felt. The ziplining might be exciting, not excited. You felt excited.
Right. Adjective choice matters. And getting noun forms right. An adrenaline rush, not adrenaline push. Or a lot of fun. Singular, not funs.
Okay. And verbs after try or enjoy, you'd say tried, not tried. And enjoy doing, not enjoy do.
Little things. And one more past continuous agreement. If multiple people were shouting, it's they were shouting, not they was shouting.
Paying attention to those details, yeah, just makes your English sound smoother and clearer.
And the source offers some speaking strategies, too, to make your stories more vivid.
Like using action verbs instead of just be verbs.
Exactly. Don't just say we were there. Say we climbed, we paddled, we explored. It brings the energy.
Good point. And sharing your feelings.
Crucial. How did you feel before? Nervous, excited. And during? What about after? Tired but happy. It makes it personal, relatable.
Right, the emotional arc of the story. And describing the setting.
Yeah, setting the scene. Who was there? What did the place look like? Was the weather good or bad? It helps the listener picture it all.
Finally, just a couple of quick tips for, feeling more confident when you speak.
Little stress control things, like just taking a deep breath if you feel nervous. It actually works.
It does. And pausing. Don't be afraid to pause for a second. It gives you time to think and your listener time to absorb.
Pauses are powerful.
Huh?
And believe it or not, smiling.
Smiling.
Yeah, it can actually make you feel a bit better and makes you sound more engaged and positive when you're telling your story.
Huh. Interesting. So wrapping it all up, these exciting experiences, they really add something special to life.
They absolutely do. And hopefully you now have a few more tools, a bit more confidence to share your own adventures in English.
So here's something for you to think about. What's one memory maker activity that stands out for you? Or maybe one you'd really love to try.
And think about how you describe it. What about that adrenaline rush? How did it feel, or how do you imagine it would feel?
Yeah, give that some thought. Maybe even try telling someone about it using some of these ideas.
We'd love for you to reflect on your own fun-filled days, and maybe even share those stories.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. We hope you found it helpful, maybe even a little exciting.
It was great exploring this with you. Goodbye for now.